Where you going? Oh, you got it. Oh, yeah. Break it. Ooh. Boom. What's up, guys? Y'all done see the title of the video. Hope everybody's doing well. This one is by Death Battle. This is Mario versus... No, wait. This is Bowser versus Eggman. Mario versus Sonic. Well, I don't know. Let's just check this one out by Death Battle. Don't forget to go there and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed to them already. Boom. Let's get it.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Death Battle, boy.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman,
the king of the Koopas and the baddest
I
of
wonder who will win this one. We all think
Hey,
will win this one. Comment down below. Let me know.
He's whizzed
Well,
by boomstick.
And
Oh,
it's our
they're
job to
gonna
analyze
be
their
watching
weapons,
this
armor,
anyway.
and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Battle. Death Battle.
Ah, the
Bowser.
Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful
Eggman.
land of kindness, adventure, love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better
Right.
known as Bowser.
Bowser.
The moment this orphan
I hate
star
this
child was
bot
found
bot.
by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the mushroom world. The Koopa Clan.
Sadly,
Koopa Clan.
not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump
Yeah.
farming for one-ups.
Oh, Mario
Bowser
30.
wanted
No, Bowser
a different
34?
world, but Princess
Okay.
Peach Toadstool would never allow the
That's
evil
it?
king's day in the
Yeah,
sun.
they
Her
were.
light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle,
Motherfucker.
and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to
Been doing
marry
that long
him
for
and
real,
his
bitch.
dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario Brothers.
brothers,
However,
Mario Brothers.
Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw
Wait.
trap. That spike shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle
Oh,
can scratch it,
Stop
especially
looking
when he
back.
rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little
hell?
dabbling in dark magic.
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he
Oh,
turned
I
the
didn't even
toads
know
into
that.
bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no, I stole those coins fair and square.
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple
This
flying
went crazy,
castles
but-
fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness,
Bowser gonna
Bowser's
win that
charisma
bitch.
and leadership
He
brought
gonna win
many
that
to his
against
side.
Eggman.
Not enough
Eggman
to
ain't gonna
defeat
beat him.
Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army
Better
spanning
you
multiple territories across the mushroom
They
world
all
and beyond.
over, baby.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries, booze, shy guys,
Bowing down
sentient
them,
bombs
mate.
with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a
Get his
unit
way.
that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy
Right.
powers, summoning anything
That's
he desires.
dope, baby.
Or swapping my
This dude have
items
a
to screw up
arsenal,
my Mario
babe?
Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario.
Half of these
can.
games I haven't
The
played,
Goombas
but
make
hey.
frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat role play. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah.
his kids, the Koopalings?
Oh, he
Yeah,
has
they're
kids?
adopted.
What's the difference?
Good
Oh,
point.
okay.
Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as
Wait,
his natural Nepo
Eggman
baby
is
Bowser
not winning
Jr.,
this
captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He
Wait,
terrorized
Eggman
Delfino
ain't
Plaza
in it.
with
Forget
literal
that.
evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies talking smack.
Maybe a
Right?
little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a
Yeah.
castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the
is
Raven so hard he
crazy, man.
exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Come on,
Okay,
baby.
seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy?
Come on,
He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent
Dark
he eventually
magic.
learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64?
Yeah, I remember that.
He made those. And the staircase that goes on and
All
on
of
and
it,
on and on and on and
yeah.
on. God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole
Oh.
ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can
Bro,
mold reality like
this dude is
Play-Doh,
a
and the
beast for
Dream
real,
Stone,
man.
which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light
What
speed.
the
Obviously, the
flip,
Big
boy?
Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier.
What?
Bowser used one to
Million.
power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything?
Mario.
It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was
Mario.
freed, it caused a
It's a
chain
Mario,
reaction that destroyed the
Mario.
entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks,
Boy.
Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire
This
turtle
was
had to
powerful,
fight
man.
himself.
What the
Oh wait,
flip?
he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's no wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never
No
really what he
way,
sought.
babe.
Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him. Ride or dies that
Yeah.
can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a baddie through and through,
Man,
who will
this
teleport through
boy
space
is
and
a
time to show you
freaking
what's
beast,
what.
man.
Because he's
I
no
never
ordinary
knew all this,
Koopa.
man.
Make way for the king!
He's the king for real.
this battle is sponsored by
Mother
Prize
flip,
Picks.
hey.
Prize Picks is the best
Hey, y'all
place
go
to
and
get
support
real
it.
money sport. Prize Picks, run your game.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless
All right, let's see
possibility
for
where
Eggman.
people
Hey,
are free
hey,
as the wind.
But
Isn't it
Bowser?
disgusting?
Nah, son.
Now imagine a better
let's go.
world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But whiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of
Oh,
Nations,
no.
better known as...
Gun. They're freaking called G-U-N.
Really?
Anyway, Lil Eggy
Because
grew
it's
up a
gun.
lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria
Maria
this,
that.
Maria that. Boo-hoo.
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish
Okay, he's
Eggman
50
Land,
years
a
old
capital
plus.
of science. And
He's
this
6'1".
paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. and he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize
dude ain't
the
gonna
world
be
with.
Bowser.
A laser gun,
Forget
a cloning
that.
ray,
I don't
mind
even care
control
about none of
cannon,
that stuff,
a
dude.
flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune
Okay.
to it. That's a
I mean, he
whoopsie.
probably can
And when
use that
he's not
against
duping you with
Bowser's
decoys,
army.
he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions
But
and
it's
even
the
the
magic part.
center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kinda lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated
Yeah.
77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an
Yeah.
atomic bomb in your pocket all the
Screw the
time.
bucket like that.
Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations.
Everything
Some
has
look like
egg.
knights, others use
minus
extraterrestrial
that one.
sources like the
Negative
Wisps,
whip,
and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death
Oh.
Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs
So,
himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle
Station,
mechs.
final
It's
egg
got
blaster,
electric drills.
egg
It's got
robot,
ice missiles.
next
It's got a
egg
whole
dragoon.
lot of bullets. My God, Wiz.
Dude.
I need it.
Don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about
Hey,
Infinite?
I don't
Sure,
think
they
he
might
is
have joined
feminist, but-
forces over a mutually sought revenge
Yeah.
against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends who
It's
need
a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
the Eggman Empire?
The Badniks are
Eggman
mass-produced
Empire.
foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute
Oh,
little
okay, we
moto
have
bugs.
them.
The
Okay.
Badniks may seem simple,
Yeah.
but they're led by an
Yeah,
elite,
man.
multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies, really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
Hard-boiled.
The
I'm
army has
telling
a
you,
wide
buddy,
variety
it's
of
leaning
troops,
into that
even your
bag.
classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's
But like
made
I say, it's the
top-notch
magic
bots modeled
thing for
after
me
the
that I
Sonic
think-
cast. Like everyone's favorite Robo-Faker, Metal Sonic.
remember that.
Metal Sonic
Yeah,
has
Metal
the
Sonic.
most
Yeah, I
horsepower
remember
in
that.
the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his
Yeah.
rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally,
Yeah.
when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
Oh, wow.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard
Wow.
of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which
They
ripped
broke the
apart
moon with
space-time
sticks
like
on
tissue
cannon.
paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run
glad
indefinitely
they kinda
while matching
going
the
up there,
greatest
but
powers
they
ever
still got
seen.
it on
Like when
Bowser,
3
though.
Supers
I
battled
don't know why.
Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
That makes sense.
Eggy will always have
Okay,
a
never
harebrained
mind.
scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's
say
got the
nah.
master plan.
They say, nah. Okay, let's
Will,
get it.
you
That's
gotta help
better.
me.
What happened now?
I'm addicted to Marvel Snap.
You mean today's sponsor, the collectible card game? The one with
Y'all go
everyone's
and
favorite Marvel
subscribe.
characters?
And
It's just such a fast-paced rush. Each game
Not
only
subscribe,
takes like
you know what
3
I mean.
minutes, and the different
Y'all go and
locations,
support
card powers,
Google Play
That's
and
a sponsor.
Steam.
or
It's not.
visit marvelsnap.com to learn more. Just
Ugh.
click the link below the like button.
Just say click it if y'all interested. Marvel Snap. Let's go. Death
All
battle.
right, the
Okay,
combatants
finally.
are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
Right.
It's time for a death battle!
Death battle. Let's get it. I still game with Bowser, but oh flip, they taking the fight to Bowser. Yeah.
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke! I am Dr. Eggman, your new genius overlord. Get a load of this!
What the flip? They really put this together, man. This is nice, but look here. Oh, got the dog and everything. Hit! Ooh, I like the song.
Nerd!
Hit! That's that. Toy Bob.
You call these toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do
Yeah.
better. That's a decoy, idiot! Infinite!
His power is without peer.
I know he's getting tossed by them. Oh no. Yep. Stop flipping blood, man. Grab the jewel, grab the jewel, grab the jewel. Yep. Oh man, you got it, Bob. Stop. Bro, they put this together, bro. Oh, you got the jewelry. Where you going? Oh, you got it? Oh, yeah. Break it. Ooh. Bowser?
According to plan.
Okay.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Metal. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say.
I knew you
the
knew
more
you
the
did.
merrier.
There we go. Nothing.
Showtime.
Oh, yes. Let's get it. Ooh. Oh, flipping plan. I'm surprised he didn't do flicking his name. Yep. Ooh. Break you that.
I'll crush you.
Yeah, mother flip. Hey. Ooh. Mario join in? Oh no. Oh dude, that's a child, bro.
Your hands off my...
More flipping plan, boy. Oh my god, nervous dog, nervous. Stop flipping plan.
Six.
Ooh.
The death
Got
egg.
hold, buddy.
Max power.
I'm scared. I don't even know. Why am I scared? What am I? Oh, crap. Ooh. Ooh. No. Bowser lose that. Oh, that's what I thought about, boy.
Fire it again.
Hold on, it ain't over yet, hold on. Let me get my hooks up. Stop flipping play. Game freaking over.
This war was not an easy one to win. Might
Wait,
seem
that
surprising
was
given how the
good.
Sonic series is
Bro, I
great to
thought
show how
Bowser
tough
was
its cast
done
is, while
for,
Mario's
bro.
comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed
Right.
to take Chrome Dome
Bowser,
down.
right.
Strap in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
First up is physical
class,
stats.
intelligence.
Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs, like the Egg
Yeah,
Dragoon or the
that's
Death
true.
Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot
Bro,
could level
this
cities.
good,
Bowser
bro. I
could
love
punch a
this, bro.
castle
He
out
put in
of
work,
orbit.
bro.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and
Let's
alter
say
space-time.
boing.
However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah, Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for
Right.
battle enders like the metal virus and spatial displacement trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past. But more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his
Yeah,
transmutation
but he
magic.
did
Conversely, most of Eggman's robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the
I
edge
see, but
in
I'm
powers.
magic,
But
please.
definitely
Dog.
not for intelligence.
That's crazy.
Come on, you have a 4-digit IQ, Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I
Bowser's
didn't
not
know
an
that.
idiot. Usually, just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets
Yeah.
bested by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The
Bro,
Phantom
that was
Ruby was
crazy,
super
bro.
dangerous,
I
but
love-
specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The Ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to
Oh, that's
Solaris,
sick.
though Power Stars
Fuck.
and Grand Stars are far more plentiful. Clearly, this is getting fairly abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly. So the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance. I mean, look at all those buzzsaws and rockets.
It is going
Metal
to them,
Sonic
though.
speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop. But the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades: teamwork and loyalty.
Yep.
Eggman is a notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Exactly.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Wow.
Eggman's
He didn't
army
even
is
work with
designed to be
himself?
controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's harder to command those
No
with
more
free
free
will,
will.
hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like
Wow.
him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as
Yep.
this war progressed, like battlefield control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology, Sage's hacking potential had little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just
cannot-
could not
yeah,
actively plan
yeah.
against. Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over the whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman tried to poach the king, and now
Gone.
he's wrecked and scrambled.
The winner is
Bowser, boy. I'm
Next
flipping,
time
flipping.
on
I'm bad, man. This is they got. Boy, listen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this play with me. I ain't gonna lie, I really had fun. They reacting to this. Oh, flip! They have Cloud versus Link. I think I already did this one. Did I do this one? Anyway, so anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one with me. This is really, really good, but easy. Bowser boy, Bowser boy. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to go to Death Battle channel if you guys have subscribed already. And boom, on to the next one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.